Hey guys, crankycaz here.
And the Sherbster.
We're like a day late with this, but oh my god, what happened yesterday? The Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion has been remastered and just dropped, and websites broke. Everybody's very excited, and people were literally live streaming it as soon as it came out yesterday, but sadly we had things like work to do. So we're only just getting to watching the official reveal now, but I'm so excited about this. I invested so many hours of my life into Skyrim. That's the first Elder Scrolls game I ever played back in 2011. I was hooked, wasn't I?
You were indeed.
Like, literally every waking hour, because it was pre-kids. So I was obsessed with that. Unfortunately, I played it on the 360, so I don't have my stats, but it's probably my most played game of all time. I then went to Oblivion and played that for a crazy amount of time. Again, don't have the stats, but like in the thousands of hours, I would say, which isn't normal for either of us, really, is
Absolutely.
it? Like, the most we would usually spend on a game is maybe like a few hundred hours if we really loved it. But Elder Scrolls is just something like completely special, isn't it? Like, yeah, I did not expect to see a remaster for this game. I'm not sure how I feel about it, because I feel like I did my time with the game. I can still remember doing all the what the hell are they called? I can remember doing them. The not hell gates. That's like
the gates. I remember the gates.
The gates of Oblivion. Probably.
Yes,
the gates of Oblivion.
That sounds familiar. You'll have to forgive me because I never actually played Oblivion. I played Skyrim like you, but never went back to Oblivion. And I think it was because of the fact that Skyrim was obviously cutting edge at the time, graphics-wise. Going back to Oblivion at the time sort of felt a bit like, it's not quite so nice looking, obviously, because it was the game before. Yeah. So my knowledge of it is almost non-existent, but I remember seeing you play it loads.
That sounds to me like we should get Sherbs playing this on the channel. So if that's your thing and you maybe want us to stream a bit of Oblivion, let us know. But for now, we're going to watch the official reveal. We're going to watch the whole 19 minutes and 16 seconds and see what we got. Shall we go?
Let's go.
I don't like how it said Xbox. It is on PS5 as well, right? Must be.
They would take it to the tower. They're behind us.
That music.
This ends here.
You hold our future in your hands. Take with you my blessings and the hope of the Empire.
The music's getting me!
Find him and close shut the jaws of Oblivion.
I still can't believe they've just gone, here you go.
Enjoy!
Here we are 20 years later. When you think about the Elder Scrolls, to us it goes beyond game franchise.
Yeah, it's the DNA of Bethesda Game Studios.
Obviously, we're working on the 6th chapter here, but what's great about the Elder Scrolls is being able to look back at all of the chapters.
God, look how janky it looks!
Yes.
And Daggerfall Arena, and each of them try to define role-playing games and open-world games for their generation.
Fans got so connected with the worlds we've made and these stories we're telling, and it's really amazing.
Oblivion was a real defining moment in the series and for how we make games as a studio.
Invisible
I think when
Archer,
it comes
that's what
to
I went with.
A remaster, we want people to feel the way they did then, but it's still a game of its time. You want to keep those bones in place. You want some of that old charm.
Coming back to Oblivion,
The mechanics
now,
are still going to be a bit janky
tremendous
then.
visual update is absolutely amazing. It's the world I remember, but better.
There's so much there, both for the Elder Scrolls world and also this evolution of our games, I think is really, really important for people to take a look back at.
Looking back, and seeing everything we've accomplished in the past 20 years and working with these people, like, it's really special.
Yeah, there are still quite a few people that I've worked with for that long, and it sort of gave me the warm fuzzies.
Oh my God, it's been 20 years? I think the thing that gets me the most is the music. Like when you hear that music
100%.
at the main menu, there's just like...
It's one of those
There's this,
iconic
like,
soundtracks, isn't it?
flood of nostalgia.
Oblivion is the beginning of who I am. As an individual, as a game developer, it all starts with it.
I don't even think it took me till release to realize how big this was.
People loved it. Like, they loved it.
That's
Such a
Snoop
key
Dogg.
moment in our history of making games and the evolution of how we build these worlds, and having players be able to come back and experience that is really amazing. We had that really special moment of coming out into the world for the first time, what that meant to this game.
Every time we think about Oblivion, it's, what if we could give that moment to everybody again?
They're doing a really good job of hyping me up.
For 65 years, I've ruled as Tamriel's emperor. But for all these years, I've never been the ruler of my own dreams.
I think it's sort of just shift into like remastered. Here we go, just like that.
I may see.
Oh, it takes me back.
I mean, obviously, all these environments are no doubt going to mean so much more to you, having been through it.
Yeah, I mean, when would I have played this? After Skyrim, 2013, I think I played it.
Yeah.
That's 12 years ago.
Yeah.
I mean, it
Whether
came
you're
out
reliving
originally in
these moments or
2006.
for the first time, the world of Oblivion Remastered immediately looks and feels incredible.
Oh my god, the water!
When we decided to remaster
Definitely
Oblivion,
looks like
we
a
were really
very
thinking about
decent
finding
upgrade.
the right partner. From the very beginning of this project, we had one rule. We weren't going to do this if we weren't going to be able to do it right. Our partners at Virtuous went above and beyond to bring our vision to life. The care and love they've poured into the Oblivion Remaster has been absolutely breathtaking.
Welcome to Paris, and welcome to Virtuous. Our team here has been hard at work delivering the best remastered Oblivion experience possible. We've worked with Bethesda Game Studios on other projects in the past, so we know what makes that team and their games special.
We wanted to make the remaster more friendly to gamers with modern hardware. This is Oblivion in its most complete form.
Definitely an upgrade.
I don't miss those gates though. Fucking hell.
Got here.
Those familiar with only some Elder Scrolls lore will now be able to experience the events that set the stage for Skyrim. You embark on an epic journey to stop the Mythic Dawn cult.
The time of cleansing draws nigh.
From unleashing the Daedric Prince of Destruction.
That's right.
What was the Oblivion Crisis? What happened to the previous Emperor of Cyrodiil? Why are there only 8 divines instead of 9? In addition to the core game, the remaster contains all add-ons, including story expansions Shivering Isles and Knights of the Nine.
Did you do any of
Full
those?
Experience.
Shivering Isles, possibly?
On a personal level, it was
Can't
really
quite
important
remember.
to me to ensure that we're preserving the magic of the original experience. At the end of the day, we're all fans too.
This is a dream project for me, right? I'm a fan. I have been always a fan.
Well, I played Oblivion for perhaps 10,000 hours.
What?
Was my first
Fair play,
game.
man.
It was one of the games that made me want to be a game developer.
The best way to describe it would be to call it a love letter.
You will find your own path, but there will be blood and death before the end.
It doesn't feel like 12 years since I've played this. It's taken me right back
The
to
technology
playing
we
it.
used to create the original was cutting edge at the time, but tools have come a long way since then.
Yep. Some decent improvements there.
The original Oblivion is still the heart and soul of the remaster, but we use Unreal Engine 5 to help achieve all our visual goals. We think of the Oblivion game engine as the brain and Unreal 5 as the body. The brain drives all the world logic and gameplay, and the body brings to life the experience that players have loved for almost 20 years.
But it's not just about pure fidelity. We knew we had to preserve the distinct style, making it as uniquely Oblivion as possible.
Oh.
The brush opens a portal into the painting.
Oh, I remember that quest. Yeah, I remember that one.
A wonderful place. Good for a visit. Or...
Ah, was that the Shivering Isles then? Because I did do that then.
We've leveraged nearly every major feature from the latest version of Unreal 5.
Our goal was to push the visuals to the next level using the latest technologies. We created brand new, highly detailed character models and stunning landscapes that use millions of polygons in each asset, allowing us a truly impressive level of detail in the world. Every single asset in this game was completely redesigned and handcrafted from scratch. We implemented an advanced real-time lighting system that accurately simulates how light interacts with the environment. This results in more realistic lighting and atmospheric effects. While the original game had limited dynamic shadows, now the entire world reacts naturally to light. We used an incredible new lip sync technology that really enhanced performance in our characters.
He left us a warning. Heed it!
And real tools helped us create the base mesh of our characters. From there, our artists sculpt each race individually to adapt it to the mesh, allowing us to share the model, rig, and textures. As a result, all races, including Argonians, Orcs, and Khajiits, are built on the same base mesh, making the lip sync system more effective even when the characters have very different facial features.
Welcome to the guild.
We have access to so many modern rendering features. You'll see them in something as simple as running through a forest. Insects flying around, fish swimming in the water, light filtering through the leaves. Thanks to these technological advances, you feel even more immersed in this living, breathing world.
It looks
You really
gorgeous.
believe you're
Okay, I'm gonna spend like
I believe
hundreds
you
of
can
hours in
handle a
this.
more complicated assignment. I would like you to retrieve a carved panel from the central chamber of the High Fane.
Uh-oh.
It's not just visuals that we've modernized in the remaster. It's gameplay.
Okay. Leveling. Have you fixed the leveling?
It's UI and UX.
Oh, they've changed that as
It's
well.
audio.
Okay.
We've updated features and systems across the board.
Nice.
We've changed the approach to leveling, which I think will make a lot of people happy.
Yes.
It's inspired by the leveling systems of both Oblivion and Skyrim, so it's the best of both worlds.
Okay. Be interested to see more about that.
We were able to fully recreate the character models, creating a physicality that feels more human. You see that in places like combat animations, where there's a lot more separation between the upper and lower body, and all the animations have more flourish. Combat in the original Oblivion didn't have sound effects, visual effects, or hit reactions.
Really?
Now you'll get blood
Wow.
splatters, sparks, and controller feedback. We know it's a little thing, but little things add up to make the combat more modern and engaging.
Okay, yeah. Nice.
There's a proper third-person perspective now. The original had third person, but there was no crosshair, and we felt the experience could be modernized.
Okay, good. So I can play
One
it in
of our
like
goals was to have
decent
a
third
third-person
person.
view that compared to Starfield in terms of playability. Now, the third-person perspective has all the same control you get from the first-person view.
Good, because I
You have my ear, citizen.
used to
When
play it
Oblivion
in
first
third
launched,
person,
Greetings. How
but not
goes
really
it?
like it.
How are you?
Disk
First
storage
person, sorry.
limits meant we couldn't have unique voiceovers for all the races. So we've gone back and recorded new lines of dialogue. Each race represented in the game now sounds unique.
Can't stand the sight of those creatures.
We also made sure to keep in all of the quirkier dialogue.
I really like the way they say hello. Sometimes it's so random, and then they just, hi there.
Hi there.
But it's like so nice and creepy at the same time.
Stop! You violated the law. Stop! You violated the law.
Stop, criminal scum.
Stop right there, criminal
Yes.
scum.
Cheese for everyone.
Cheese for everyone.
Do you remember all of those? Yeah.
We are going to steal one of the Elder Scrolls from the Imperial Palace. You need to find the reading room. The blind priests will deliver a scroll to you there. Do not speak to the priests. They're blindfolded. I've chosen you because you are the best. Good luck.
Stop! You violated the law.
Yeah,
Stolen goods
I
are
heard
now
that
forfeit.
so many
Pay
times.
with your blood.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
Yeah. I never
As
liked
games have
playing in
developed over
first
the past
person,
20
so I'm
years,
glad to hear that
players
the
have come
third
to
person is
expect a
better.
certain suite of tools and controls.
Like sprinting. Sprinting is an interesting one because it was such a big debate internally among our teams. Some of us were absolute purists, but ultimately, we decided as 2025,
You've got to have
and people
sprinting.
are going to want to sprint. In fact, all of the character locomotion has been completely redone from scratch, and that has a huge impact from the very beginning of the game.
Every single updated or new feature was implemented with the player in mind. It all comes down to what makes Oblivion, Oblivion. What are those features that just immediately come to mind for players when they think of the game?
The mini-games are the mini-games. Those are so iconic to Oblivion.
Great! How's it go again?
Like lockpicking. You can put a fresh coat of paint on it, but you can't change it too much because it's part of the core experience.
Whether you're returning to Cyrodiil or you're a newcomer,
I'm going to follow you and watch you and worship the ground you walk on.
you will instantly feel at home. It just feels better. We've modernized a lot, but it's still the same incredible adventure and the same carefully handcrafted world.
Well, it's about time. Do you know how long we've been waiting?
Oblivion is a core part of the story of Bethesda Game Studios. None of what we're surrounded by right now would be here if we hadn't made that game and if it hadn't been the success that it was. The effort that we put into it, the love that went into it, I think that comes across on the screen.
To
College
have
of
worked on
Winterhold,
something
like it.
that people care enough where you're in a position where you can remaster it, it's a privilege.
And now, to help introduce this game to a new generation of players, I feel so lucky.
Squish one.
I really think that
She
people,
might
when they
like
jump
it.
back
She
into the
probably
remaster,
would, to be
they're
fair.
going to be shocked at just how good the game looks. Oblivion gates look absolutely incredible. And
Oblivion
I think they're
gates,
just gonna
yeah.
find
Certainly
themselves
do.
lost in the world.
Even if it's just the music, for example, just walking around for half an hour in the world, you feel something. And that's precious.
You're going back to a world that you've been to before, but it's better somehow. Like, it's an intangible thing, but it's like, it's new, it's fun, like it's exciting again.
But it's ultimately the same game. There was a lot of respect for what was before, and I think the fans will appreciate that.
From all of us at Bethesda Game Studios
And Virtuous.
we want to thank you for joining us.
Don't forget
today.
us.
Oblivion has a very special place in my heart, and being able to work on this remaster and bring it to a new generation of players has been an incredible experience. We were too excited to get it in your hands and didn't want to just show it off to you and then make you have to wait.
So here it is.
It's here now.
The best part of my job is that I get to be the one to announce that the Oblivion Remaster will be available
No.
today.
That is
Everyone
fucking.
just lost their minds. Like,
That is ridiculous marketing. That
Yeah.
is just nuts.
do you like this? Great, you can have it now.
But for all these years, I've never been the ruler of my own dreams. This is the 27th of Last Seed, the year of Akatosh 433. These are the closing days of the Third Era, and the final hours of my life. I have seen the gates of Oblivion, beyond which no waking eye may see. This is only the beginning. Worse is yet to come. Looks clear.
The time of cleansing draws nigh.
Who now will save us from the coming darkness? Here you must find your own path.
Remember the Emperor!
Find him and close shut the jaws of Oblivion.
Woo! Nice.
Available today.
Well, yesterday.
Yes, as we're a bit late, but it is available on PS5.
Nice. Good.
Which is good to know.
Wow. Well, yeah, the music just always blows me away. That's such a big part of the experience, isn't it? It just looks phenomenal. I think I probably will pick that up and play it for many hundreds of hours. Maybe not 10,000. Well done to that guy. But
Super fan right there.
It's not even worth asking if you guys are excited about that, because probably a lot of you have lost your minds yesterday when that came out. But yeah, if you want to see Sherbs, check it out on the channel, let us know. We'd probably have to wait till payday, because I think it's about 45 quid. But
soon. Very soon.
Very soon. I think we should do a stream of that and see how you get on with it.
Sounds good to me.
Maybe we won't have time for a full playthrough, and it might be one to just enjoy in our own time and reminisce, and for me anyway. But yeah, whoa. I'm
Whoa,
so
indeed.
excited that we've got that, and then Ghost of Yotei, and like it's all kicking off. Claire Obscura's got not Claire Obscura, is it? Claire Obscure? Expedition 33. Anyway, that's got
That
really
one.
good reviews, so that looks awesome as well. What a time to be alive. On that note, bye guys.
See ya.